sense of dread. Oh yes. And if I look behind, I see the wasted time, all mine. In a half-light you can see the future, in the half-light of the dawn of dusk. If I'm half right, you will beg tomorrow for more trust. And if I look around, I see who's going down, down, down. And if I look inside, I see a great divide. In a half-light you can hear the music from a past life in a raging rush. If I'm half right, you cannot refuse it. It's so warm, it's so lush. I hope my half-life's not used up. I hope my half-life's not used up. Used up, see the body. Used up from the dawn to dusk. Used up, hello darling. Used up. In a half-life, in a half-life, in a half-life, in a half-life, in a...
JJ here at Once. What you're about to see is some very special content created just for you by the Once family. Art and community are our priorities here at Once. We'd rather be with you in person, but what we can do right now is create virtual experiences for us to all enjoy together. No, it's not the same as being at a live show, but that doesn't mean that it's not a way to enjoy each other's company and entertainment. So, without further ado, a few house notes. The bathrooms are in the back, on the left. No flash photography, please. And as always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy the show.
This is Justine from Rum Bar Records. Thank you so much for coming to our virtual launch party tonight. We have a whole lot of great performances by the Red on Red roster bands and a couple of very special guests. We're going to start off tonight with one of those guests. This is WhistleStop Rock performing Queen of the Drive-In, song written by Linnea Herzog from Linnea's Garden and Simone Burke from Kid Gulliver, and recorded in the spring from numerous locations and all cut together. Enjoy Queen of the Drive-In.
Come to the drive-in. Find a darker spot to park and rub together till we see a spark. I'm the dry hump queen of the drive-in. Squeeze over the handbrake and we'll both win. I'm the dry hump queen of the drive-in. What did we see? I'm not paying attention. Saturday is the big screen, and it's your night with the dry hump queen. It's your night with the dry hump queen. It's your night with the tribal queen.
Next up, we have two very special guests this evening. My mess-around co-hosts, JoEllen and Tom Baker. They've agreed to provide songs for the show. Thank you guys so much. First, we're going to have JoEllen and the Archcriminals with their hit, Chop Liver. I love this song. And after that will be the Dirty Truckers with Star in My Dreams, a live video shot by Johnny Anguish a few years ago. Thank you guys so much for being here. Mess Around's been a really, really important part of the last few years for me. Here's JoEllen. Enjoy.
Chop liver.
I know how it used to be. I swallow myself in misery. Feel it coming like a slap in the face. And that chop liver feeling put me in my place. Once again, and I don't know why. Happens again, and I start to cry. And I speak up, but I'm too shy. If I ain't chop liver, then what am I? Ain't chop liver, then what am I? In the rain until I'm soaked. Stay in the snow until I'm froze. You're teasing me, you're looking fine. And that chop liver feeling a lump in my throat. Once again, and I don't know how. Happens again, I'm so freaking cow. Seems real fishy, but it ain't that belly. Maybe good looking, but you ain't great jelly. Maybe good looking, but you ain't great jelly. Put it on my heart. Put it on my heart. Put it on my heart. Put it under my heart and my artery too. Take a lot of balls and push on to the will. I knew that it had to end. We must meet and sour friends. Feel it coming, I just don't know when. I got that chop liver feeling all over again. Once again, I'm still on. It's all over and that's the crime. Don't call me a brother, I can feel a dime. I got that chop liver feeling and it's all mine. Chop liver feeling and it's all mine. Put it on my heart. Put it on my heart. Put it on my heart. Put it on my heart and my artery too. Look out, I'm looking it up, coming and going here. I'm just a master for your love. Label me a nincompoop. They don't have some chicken soup. So I went and made a lot a little more. Not just any heroin. Tuna balls make me wimp. Turn me up just like a blimp. 'Cause now I'm drawing lines and talking. Never work when I like with the moon. Sing a song that'll make me swoon. Don't look at me as if I'm alone, but if it happens again, it'll be too soon. Cause loose and feeling free. How it happens makes a mystery. Can't stop thinking for forgot to lead. And that chop liver feeling in the middle of the mood. Chop liver feeling in the middle of the mood. Chop liver feeling in the middle of the mood. Ooh, yeah.
Roll it. I mean, cut. I mean, action. I mean, that's a wrap.
Alright, here's an oldie but a goodie. second record. I don't think we've done that in a couple of years.
Hello, this is Tim Hall here, musician, saxophonist, and poet. I'm here at Once and just need to say how important it is to support the local arts and local businesses. Once is such an important venue to the scene of artists and creators. I'm just here to name how dire it is to support Once and the staff here and everything that they stand for and do for this local scene. Again, they're doing amazing work. Please go and support. See you soon. Tim Hall, out.
Hey, this is Chadwick Stokes from Dispatch and State Radio here at the legendary Once Ballroom. Just wanted to say a quick shout out to Once Ballroom. Places like this, venues like this are the lifeblood of our community that we are really missing at this time, but they are continuing. You can check out shows. It's still going. It's still going even though we are all shut down. Some things are going, and those are the very things, the music, the arts that I know I cling so hard to during these times. So check it out, and once again, thank you to Once.
Okay, next up we have two videos from Justine and the Unclean. I miss playing with these guys so much. So first we've got Love Doesn't Know a Thing, which I wanted to feature because it's shot at Woolly Mammoth Sound, and Woolly Mammoth Sound is one of our creative partners here at Red on Red. And then the second one is Rock and Roll Blackmail, and I chose that because it's fun. Both of these videos were done by Duncan Wilder Johnson from DWJ Creative, who's also one of our creative partners. He's awesome. Here you go, Justine and the Unclean. right, thanks, guys. This is our last song. This is called Rock and Roll Blackmail.
You made a promise, or was it just talk? You promised me until death do we rock.
This next song is by Cold Expectations. It's called When You Are a Widow. It's a beautiful country song. This video is a premiere. It's new. It's made of found vintage film of Steve's family. I think it's different and really cool. Here they are with When You Are a Widow, Cold Expectations.
The ice from your wall. When you are a widow, I will listen in the dark. I'll be just a shadow hanging on your wall. Later in the evening, I'm the shadow in your heart. I won't ring the doorbell in your head, won't bring the mail in anymore. There's fire in the fire bookcase. Words to keep you warm. Words to keep you warm. You're frozen in the sun, better put on a sweater. And if you're lonely for someone, just try and remember. When you are a widow, I will melt the ice from your wall. When you are a widow, I will listen in the dark. And when the world becomes winter, you're sleeping by the windowsill. And seeds are in the ground, buried like sleeping pills. I wrote you this letter years before we started taking sides or keeping score. Photographs are folded up, our memories eroded. This is my lonesome roar. This is my lonesome roar. If you're frozen in the sun, better put on a sweater. And if you're frozen in the sun, better put on a sweater.
Hi everybody, that's right, I'm in my kitchen. I'm in my kitchen for a reason. This next song is by the Dogmatics. It's called The Ballad of Wilbur Ross. It features James Young on mandolin, he's fantastic. And also Jerry Lehane, who happens to be part of the dynamic duo of Burke Lehane. They recorded a holiday song for Red on Red Records called An Irishman for Christmas. You can get it on Bandcamp, it's phenomenal. The other thing I just wanted to say is Dogmatics are part of the Rum Bar family, and I've been lucky enough to be part of that family for the last 3 years. It has meant the world to me. Lou's support and encouragement and enthusiasm are unparalleled. He's awesome, and I'm looking forward to ongoing mutual support between our two labels. Here's to you, Lou. Thanks for everything. The Dogmatics.
I'm just a man who has a plan to try and get as much money as I I'm a man who loves the lost. Textile, steel, coal and more. You mean nothing, you're my dirty little whore. I'll use you, abuse you, and let you die. And everything I crave will soon be mine. Wilbur, Wilbur, Wilbur Ross. I'm a man who loves the lost. Wilbur, Wilbur, Wilbur Ross. I'm a man who loves the lost. One wide, two wide, three wide, four. It doesn't matter. I don't keep score. Millions, billions, trillions of fine. As long as they are solely mine. Wilbur, Wilbur, Wilbur Ross. I'm a man who loves the lost. Wilbur, Wilbur, Wilbur Ross. I'm a man who loves the lost.
America, demand your OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. Your favorite bands, the Once nightclub, all online. Tell your computer, grab your mobile device, tell them, I want my OVV.
So we're Once Somerville. We have an online store. It's called Shopperville. Get it? It's a pretty cool place. You can find our t-shirts, our bumper stickers, which, by the way, say Once Army, smashing the patriarchy since 2015. So you know you want people to be seeing that. Check out Once Shopperville. You can find the link in all of our socials. Please buy something. It helps us, makes you look cool. You rock.
My name is Anjimali, and Once is one of my favorite venues ever. I think the first time I came here was like 2012 with a bunch of kids from Boston University. So this place has a very special place in my heart. Follow hashtag Save Our Stages to find out how you can help save important, awesome, independent venues like Once.
Okay, next we have Kid Gulliver with their power pop classic, Forget About Him. I love this song. Simone did a brilliant video with Daniel Willette for the song. It's a brand new exclusive premiere tonight. Thank you for watching. And let's watch Simone live in a comic. It's beautiful. Kid Gulliver.
How can you devote yourself to him? He's so far away. Looks like your future's growing dim. The others all say he'll leave you feeling all alone.
Okay, folks, you're in for a treat right now because it is the one, the only, The Neighborhoods, with 2 live videos regularly before seen of them playing at church, and they are one of the best live bands on the planet. Here they are with Roxanne and Pure and Easy, The Hoods.
Scarce take away my blues, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I knew from the start the silver bill's gonna break my heart, that's right. Oh yeah. Roxanne, Roxanne, don't give a damn about your other baby. Roxanne, I wanna be your midnight light. Sooner or later it's gonna take some time, that's right. Oh yeah. I couldn't care less. Sooner or later was such a fucked up mess, that's right. Oh yeah. Roxanne, Roxanne, I don't give a damn about your other baby. Roxanne, Roxanne, I wanna be yours. Roxanne, Roxanne, I don't give a damn about your other baby. Roxanne, Roxanne, I wanna be yours. Oh, Roxanne, oh, Roxanne, oh, come on, Roxanne, oh, Roxanne, wow, baby Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne, I don't give a fuck about your other baby. Roxanne, Roxanne, I wanna be yours.
one more song for you tonight. This is the Red on Red theme song. This was recorded at Woolly Mammoth Sound with David Minehan, Lee Harrington, and Jim Janota. It's a dream team right there. And then we made a video, and we had all of the Red on Red roster artists and many of our creative partners join in, and I think it's amazing. Daniel Willett pulled it together. I hope you all have as much fun watching it as we had making it. Thank you so much for being here tonight, and stick around for the chat after the show, hosted by JoEllen, Saunders, Yannis. Thanks, everybody. Night.
Red on red, 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 red on red on red on red. Music, records, rock shows and more. 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 So much more. Red on red, red on red, red on red, red on red, red on red. Red on red, red on red, red on red. Music, records, rock shows and more. 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 So much more. Red on red, 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 red on red. Red on red, 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 red on red on red on red. Music, records, rock shows and more.
So I'm not sure when we're supposed to start the question and answer, but I'm gonna start now since I think
Go, Joe, go.
enough awkward silence. I think we're done with that. I'm JoEllen. I am 1/3 of Cold Dictations. I'm gonna let everyone know that. And I'm also one of the DJs, one of the many DJs that are part of On the Town with Mikey, which is on WMFO Wednesday nights, 9 to midnight. And we play all local music. And that's what we're going to talk about right now, all local music that are on Red Records. Congratulations, Justine. Thank you for putting this whole show together. This is pretty awesome.
Thanks, JoEllen.
You're welcome. So I was just texting everybody and giggling the whole time because I grew up in this area. So the neighborhoods have been like a part of like my musical memory since I've had one. So it's really awesome to see, footage of live shows. Did the merger of the neighborhoods and Red on Red Records happen?
So, so what happened was I ended up, when I put the Unclean together, doing some recording at Woolly Mammoth. And, I knew Dave not terribly well, but I wanted a really good sound for my band. And I was like, that's the guy who can do it. And I've recorded with him many times since then, both with the Unclean and with the Black Threads. And he's just been so great to work with. He's just so real and supportive, and I feel like he's taken my stuff and made it sound amazing. And so, you know, when I started the label, I was actually talking with Lou about it, and Lou said, "Oh, you should pick up the Hoods." And I was like, "Oh, they would never. Oh my goodness, the Neighborhood." But you know, Dave and I talked about it, and he's like, "Actually, you know, I feel like it would be good to like give the last record a push and do some new stuff and put it out and be part of something that's kind of mutually supportive with a bunch of bands." And so he got into it, and so now we got Lee here, which is awesome. Lee, thank you for being here.
Sure.
And it's been fantastic. They're wonderful to work with, both as humans and as a band.
Sweet. Lee, do you have
None of that
anything
is
to
true.
add to the?
None of that is. It's all a lie. Dave is a horrible
Horseshit.
person.
It's total
Dave is
horseshit.
a horrible,
I can't stand
horrible
them.
person. Yeah. Okay. I just want that on the record. Okay.
Are there new recordings happening for the Neighborhoods right now? I mean, you just put out a record last year, so is it too soon, or are you right back in?
We're talking about doing it, and I also know that there's a bunch of stuff that we recorded that has never been released that we keep talking about trying to get out. Stuff that we did with Carl Coletti back in the early 90s before the band stopped playing, that is really great. So I'm hoping that some of that stuff might see the light of day with Justine's help. So we'll see.
Like Cobalt in the Vault.
Exactly.
Very good. The first release of Red on Red Records were 2 holiday songs. When did that get, like, how did you start like pitching that idea to bands or what?
Well, you know, I love the holidays, but I think that Simone should probably tell the story about An Irishman for Christmas and how that came about.
Sweet. Hopefully
Muted.
Simone.
Simone, are you still here?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she got to unmute her.
Or unmute yourself.
Oh
John.
my
There she is.
God.
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay, sorry. Tonight's been a disaster technologically. Okay. The story is this. We put out Queen of the Drive-In, and Jerry Lahane, who I didn't know personally, I'd only seen the Dogmatics play back in the day, but they scared me, so I never talked to them. And so he made a comment on about Queen of the Drive-In, how much he loved it. And we started chatting, and then I wrote these lyrics. I wrote the whole song lyrically, and I sent it to him, and I said, "Do you want to do this song with me?" And he's like, okay, having no idea what he was getting himself into, because it turned into quite a production. It was, and we still didn't know each other. So everything that we did was over FaceTime or phone or message or, you know, all the ways that we communicate right now. So, so he took the music into the studio with Ed in Canton, and I did vocals, and he did vocals at Zippa with Brian Charles, and the rest is history. It's really meant to be silly. I don't celebrate Christmas, which is really what that's about. If I did celebrate Christmas, that's what I would want. So it's been a really fun experience, and I finally met him, and he's all right. So
yeah, he's okay. He's all right.
He is all right.
He's all right.
Sums it up. He's all right.
Yeah. So Simone told me, she said, "Oh, I think I'm writing a Christmas song with Jerry Lahane," and I was like, "That's on the label. That's I'm putting that out. There's no two ways about it, and it's a great song. It's fantastic. It's a new classic." And then the other holiday song we're putting out is by the Black Threads. It's a like really fast rockabilly version of Angels We Have Heard on High. It's insane. It's like it's meant to capture that feeling that you get about Christmas, where it's like you have that moment of being so happy that you think you're just going to go bonkers. So that's what that's about. And it's just the time, you know. It's kind of like what are we going to put out in the middle of November, early December? How about some holiday songs? People need to be happy. It's been a crap year, you know.
Has it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
And Simone, what are you going to do if Santa actually shows up with, like, a variety of Irishmen to choose from?
Oh, why
He's gonna have an
tease me
army.
like
Look
that?
out.
Why tease me like that? That is just unfair. And okay, let him do it. Let's find out.
All right, let's find out. I hope you have like video rolling because it'll be an excellent video.
Yes, yes.
Cool. Nice. You mentioned that Lou from Rum Bar had been helping you get things rolling, Justine. How is your relationship? I mean, everyone knows that Justine and the Unclean are on Rum Bar Records. So how has the like, I don't know, split or separation? I don't know how, if there is one.
You know what? It's been absolutely beautiful. Lou is just the greatest guy. And actually the idea to start Red on Red Records, to start a label, was his. He and I were talking about some of the bands that I was really interested in, and he was just oversold on his label. If you notice, he's just been putting out a ton of new stuff, and he's super busy. And he said, Justine, you have like picked up a lot from just being on Rum Bar, and you got excited about bands, and you're supportive toward other bands, and maybe you should start a label. And I was like, that's crazy. But then I thought about it for a while, and I was like, you know what? I think that would actually be pretty cool. Like, I really wanted to create a situation where bands and other creative partners, like photographers, videographers, producers, etc., could all support each other in their success and build a wider audience together. And so at first I was like, wow, Lou, that's absolutely crazy. And then I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And he's been fantastic. He's given me all kinds of great advice and support, and his full blessing. And it's been amazing, actually. He's just such a good person. And so our labels will continue to support each other as well, and kind of amplify each other's voices out there.
Nice. You mentioned that you have several creative partners that you have been working with to, get the label off the ground. Who are they?
So, so Daniel Willette is one of them. And Daniel Willette did not only the Queen of the Drive-In video, but also the Kid Gulliver video for Forget About Him that you all saw tonight, and the Red on Red theme song video, and cut the show together. He's phenomenal video artist. And also we've been working with Duncan Wilder Johnson from DWJ Creative, Joan Hathaway, who's done an amazing, as you know, JoEllen, live video for Cold Expectations of another holiday song that's going to come out in a bit. Let's see who else. Kristen Wood did our logo and all of our graphics that are beautiful. Dave at Woolly Mammoth is a creative partner, so we've got some of the bands going in to work with Dave soon. So really just, I'm sure I'm forgetting people, but really a good solid group of creative resources for all the bands, because all these bands are so good. They deserve to be heard. They deserve to have the best produced high quality content to get their music out there, and for people to see what they can do. So it's been really cool. It's like a great group of bands and musicians, and then also a great group of other creative partners in a supportive capacity.
Cool. Tonight's show had 2 video premieres. Simone, you had one with that Daniel had made, which was really cool with all the comic strips.
Thank you.
You like choose out the comics? Did you write them yourself? What was that?
I didn't write them. No, those are vintage comics that are available online and for free. There are thousands and thousands of pages of every kind of comic, and I chose the romance comics. And then I went through and chose particular pages that I thought would look just visually really cool. There's some ads in there about learning to dance, which of course Daniel put with my dancing, which was quite wise because I need lessons in learning to dance.
Hidden message there.
Yeah, and I sent a bunch of just videos of me. I was good and drunk by the time I was done filming those things. So all of that pouring and drinking was not fake. And
you went method.
Yeah, it was. Yes, exactly. That's right. And I sent it to him, and the rest is history in that respect. I mean, he and I have known each other for almost 12, maybe 12 years now. And so I know how creative he is. And it turned out even more spectacularly than I'd expected. And it's really just it's exciting. So I'm glad it's been sitting on my computer for so long, and I've been waiting to finally get it out there. So I'm really glad.
The other video premiere was from Cold Expectations. Steve provided all of the vintage video. Steve, I hope you're still there because I can't see you on my screen anymore.
Yeah.
But tell us the story about that.
Yeah, so thanks for asking. It was a piece that was non-performance, as you guys saw, and I was apprehensive to put something like that together because everybody does videos of them performing, but I wanted to put together something for that song because it was the last track on our record that came out in 2019 called No Panic in My Veins, and we recorded it all last year at Q Division. And Bob Metzger, our guitarist / pedal steel player, produced it. And I thought the song didn't really get enough play as when it got released, and it's not a song we necessarily play live. So it was sort of perfect for some sort of video, but I didn't want it to be just a bunch of people standing around strumming guitars, so I found this archival footage of my family, and that's my parents getting married, and it's all my my relatives in the background, and it just so happened to coincide with one of my nearest and dearest uncles who's in the video dying right around the time I was making that video. And it was sort of no muss, no fuss. Let's marry up this song with this slice of video. And it meant a lot to me. And I thought that since there wasn't performing, you could be able to just listen to the song. You wouldn't be distracted by visuals. So that was my intention behind it, to just sort of showcase the song, showcase Bob Metzger's pedal steel playing. He's played with Leonard Cohen for almost 2 decades. So I want his music to be heard and his playing to be heard by as many people as possible. And then I sent it to Justine, and she gave it the thumbs up. And then she decided to include it. So it's not necessarily a Red on Red release, but it does showcase one of the best efforts that JoEllen, Nancy, and me, and also Bob, who's no longer in the band. It's just a three-piece now. But it was our best effort recording, and then it was just a sentimental piece of video to go along with it.
It's very nice. I think even in the chat room, people were pretty impressed with what you put together. So not every band on the roster was showcased tonight. Can you tell us more about the bands that are producing work now as we speak?
Absolutely. So there are a couple bands who were not able to get a video ready for tonight because they're busy in the studio recording, and those bands are Nightspell and the Chelsea Curve. So the Chelsea Curve.
Chelsea Curve.
Chelsea Curve. Linda, Ron, and Tim, and they're awesome. The first time I saw them, I was just smitten with them. Linda's songs are so good, just like very melodic, killer punk pop, like so catchy and just so well executed. Fantastic live band. I can't wait to hear what they've recorded. And then the other band is Nightspell, and so Nightspell is Shauna Carmody from the Swirlies and Syrup USA, and Joyce Raskin White from Scarce, and Karen, who was, I can't remember, Pistolwhip. She was in that band. I just saw something on Facebook that was just, or Instagram, was a picture of them, and it was like new band, first practice. And I was like, huh. And I had been to be interviewed at Joyce's house for the Red Jumpsuit podcast, which is really, really fun, and just love talking to both of them so much and catching up with them. Shauna and I have been friends for a long, long time. And I reached out to Shauna and said, hey, guess what? I'm putting a label together. Do you guys are you interested? And Shauna's like, I don't know, let me send you a practice tape and you can see if it's your kind of thing. And that practice tape, oh my God, I just went crazy for it. Like it sounds completely original and great songs, great singing, great harmonies, just fantastic. I can't wait to see what they do either. They've just recorded with Roger LaValle, so we'll have something from them as well. So 2021 holds a lot of great releases in store from all of the bands. Everybody's working in the studio. We'll get more singles out. We'll start to get into full length stuff in 2021, get into some vinyl coming out. So there's a lot to look forward to.
Very nice. And what, when I do radio, you don't have to ever actually like see me like looking at my notes. What we talk about now?
Okay.
Or like you go off mic for a second and go, okay, quick, we got to think something else to talk about. Like we have 30 seconds, go. Think real quick. But you had the mess around for a long time at various locations, but mostly
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then WhistleStop was this past year. You seem so great at collaboration and bringing people together to make really good events and really awesome music and showcasing artists that, you know, you might have maybe have heard of or maybe not have heard of, but like once you start putting it all together, it's magic. It's a experience, you know, when it happens. When's the next virtual show for Red on Records?
So that's a great question. So we're going to have a couple of videos for the holiday songs coming together in the next few weeks. I don't know if that'll be a whole show or if those will just be sort of like video premieres. And then we'll probably, as the bands start to put out singles, do showcases around the bands. And we'll have label bands and then also guests. You know, it's nice that, like, I love putting a bill together. It's one of my favorite things to do. And you know what I really can't wait for is when we can all go out again and do live shows. We did the WhistleStop Rock show at once on February 29th.
Yes, we did.
We were right at and that show, that was one of the greatest shows I've ever been to, let alone played at in my life. It was so much fun.
Absolutely.
So many great bands. So we'll get back and we will do it again.
Cool. Does any of the panelists have questions to ask each other? Not me. Don't ask me any questions. I got nothing.
I don't have a question, but I want to sort of follow on what you were just saying, JoEllen, about Justine. It is amazing. It's incredibly organic. And I'm sure it's not. I'm sure she never sleeps because she produces so much stuff and does so much. And I'm like, I can't read another email from you right now. I just want to watch Ace Ventura. But you know, I've known Justine for a few years and our paths and our lives have intertwined and we're friends, and I've played the mess around. We played the WhistleStop show with Dan and Jen in the Shanghai Lows, this thing I'm doing. And it's just like, she just kind of like nudges you to, like, you know, you should talk to this person. This person's really great. And so Simone and I are going to play together.
Yay! He's playing on
Linda Mandolin and I have been,
Gulliver
like,
song.
working together. Like Justine was like, oh, what are you doing Sunday? Let's go to Linda Party's garage and like play a song. And it's just like, you don't even know she's manipulating you. And yet she is.
You're going to say it.
But
External manipulation.
It's great.
It's for the greater good.
And it really is. It's an amazing thing that she's able to do, and the label is just a sort of writ large example of that. But it's been great, like to sort of reconnect with people, connect with new people, to meet these amazing women who write and sing and play and are just like mind-blowingly talented. Like it's been
Smart
a blast.
to say that. Smart to say
and
that. Leah.
Justine is, you know, at the center of all of that.
Well, I actually want to add to that because Justine and I met doing WhistleStop, and I didn't know her, but we started working together, and I felt like I had found my other half in terms of creativity and like she's a real linear thinker and I'm really not a linear thinker, but it's sort of a yin to my yang in terms of making things happen. And I knew when she even mentioned this label to me, I knew that this was going to come together easily and it was going to be amazing. I had no doubt in my mind, and I'm thrilled to have been there from the beginning and of course to be part of it. So.
You guys are killing me right here. You're killing me.
We can't get Dave Minehan to do anything. And Dave texts John and I, he's like, "Oh, we're gonna put the record out with Justine." I'm like, "Really? Like, you didn't even, like
how'd you do that?" Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so.
There you go.
And a theme song? How does a record label have a theme song?
It's a great question. I don't even know where that came from. It was sort of like I had this riff, and then I came up with the slogan, which was music, records, rock shows, and more, because I wanted it to be broad. I wanted to be able to do whatever I want with it, right? Because what the hell, it's rock and roll. You can do all kinds of amazing things. And so I came up with the slogan, and then it started kind of going through my head while I was playing this riff, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. We can have a theme song, and it could be amazing. And wrote that out, and then asked Lee to play on it. He said yes. Asked David to play on it, and he's like, oh yeah, what the hell, come on in, let's record it. And Jim Janota played drums, and it was so much fun. We had the best time recording it, and I was like, this is like a dream band. This band's like killer. But also we just had a blast. It was really fun. Yeah. And then it was like, oh wait, we need a video, right? And and kind of got into like, oh, but everybody should be in it. Everybody who's associated with the label should be in it, and because that'll be really fun, and they can all sing along and play along and kind of show how we are with each other, because that really is how we are with each other. Everybody's super supportive of everybody else, and we're all really excited to be doing this. And so it was I just wanted to show that. And so I'm excited. And Daniel did an amazing job cutting it together. He stayed up all night, many, many nights doing that. It's great.
Cool. I don't have anything more to talk to you about.
So, I have a question for JoEllen.
What?
What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh my God. I was like,
you do get a room.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Rock and roll related.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Apparently, this is a very full weekend. So not only are we participating in this awesome virtual show, but Cold Expectations get ups in the mornings.
What up?
We head into Woolly Mammoth tomorrow to start recording.
That's great! Yay!
Awesome.
Fantastic.
So,
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. That's my happy place. It's my home away from home. That's fantastic.
All of us will be getting ups. That's what we're doing tomorrow. And I'm dying to hear more from the Chelsea Curve, and I don't know I didn't get a tape of Nightspell, and I loved all of the previous bands that the members were all in, so I'm like, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, they're gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, JoEllen. Really appreciate you doing this. It's very cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Justine.
Thanks,
Justine.
Justine. Good night, everyone.
Everyone support.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hi, my name is Will Daly, and I'm in Once right now. Right now I'm in Once. I've had many wonderful gigs here. I have seen monumental wrestling events here. I have seen friends play here, and I've also had the privilege of touring all over this country and other countries, and there's only one Once in the world. And if we lose places like Once, we just become way too
homogenized. There's lots we can do individually to support these places, but really, everyone who's been elected to represent us has to pass bills, and one thing we can do is annoy the hell out of them and never let them sleep, send them letters and emails and phone calls, and just being annoying little shits, because they're annoying little shits. So let's just be annoying little shits and constantly call them about save our stages.
Like, share,
subscribe. Subscribe.
Hey,
Hi.
is it over?
It is. Except Jim Melton is still here. I'm cracking up because he was the first one in. He tried to get to the show half an hour early.
So that's what people are for live rock or our
I
closest
know.
nation. And
That was fun. Did you have fun, Steve?